Welcome, hockey fans. We got some big news, trade rumors for the NHL today. Now, I am a bit late, but it doesn't matter. If you are new, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. We're trying to hit 100 subs. Thank you guys so much for the support. Yeah, don't mind the NHL legacy. If you guys remember, I am emulating on my computer, on my PC. So, we got some Islanders gameplay from like 2015 or 2014, whatever the year was. John Tavares was still on the team. But anyways, you guys have been here to see what's going on with Nazem the Dream Kadri. So multiple reports have been saying that this one is pretty much sealed in. It says Isles fans, multiple transactions are looking close in addition to all the Nazem or the Kadri chatter, which I believe is valid. Some internal house cleaning is also being taken up. When will all the dominoes fall? Also having a just off the phone with a guy that knows and thinks that Kadri is done to New York. Islanders have to clear some cap space, etc., etc. Now, these are trade rumors. These are not done deals, but it is looking towards Kadri going to the New York Islanders. Now, let's go look at the New York Islanders roster real quick. If we go look at ages, you guys can see Zdeno Chara. I think he is retiring after this season. I'm not too sure. I would have to go look into it afterwards. You got Andy Green. This was a team last year. So you got Andy Green at 38, Zach Parise at 37, Corey Schneider, which won't really play, 35, Luke Komarov at 34, Varlamov. You got Clutterbuck, Hickey, all high 30s, Martin Bailey, Anders Lee, Richard Panik, Cizikas, Palmieri. So this is an aging group. Now, the young guys, you still have Sebastian Aho on the defensive end, Anthony Beauvillier, still have Sorokin in nets, Adam Pelech, Peugeot, who's not that old. He's still 28, but you got Barzell at 20, I think 24. Yeah, 24 years old. You got Oliver Wahlstrom, your prospect, at 21 years old. You could still got Noah Dobson. So, I mean, this is an aging group. Now, what do I think? If we go look at the New York Islanders lineup, now this was made on Cap Friendly, created by Gigs0223. I don't know who this guy is, but he has Nazem the Dream at 8.5 million. Now he has done a trade here, which basically gets Jacob Pedersen for Josh Bailey, and they trade for Beauvillier. Anyways, it doesn't matter. So if we go look at the lineup, they do have to clear up some space. Now, I think, honestly, Josh Bailey has to go. He does make 5.5 million till the end of the season. And if you want to get in Kadri, which I believe he'll sign longer term in the high $7 to $8 million. I'm not too sure. We don't know yet on how much he will make. This is what it looks like. First line, you got Anders Lee, Matthew Barzal, and Kyle Palmieri. On the second line, you got Nazem Kadri, Brock Nelson, and Jean-Gabriel Peugeot. And the third line, which I don't really mind, is Oliver Wahlstrom, Frank Vetrano, and Zach Parise. You got that veteran on the left side. And you still got that fourth line, Cizikas, Matt Martin, and Cal Clutterbuck. Now, my problem here is pretty much the defensive end here. Adam Pelech and Pollock is solid. Mayfield is still, I believe, still a good defenseman. Zdeno Chara, will he come back? And then you got Andy Green, Nathan Beaulieu. I mean, that bottom for the defenseman group is pretty rough, if you ask me. It is pretty rough. And on that defensive end, it's still a pretty young core on the top two. I mean, well, Pelech is 26. No, he's 27 years old, and Pollock 26. So they're not young anymore. They're getting into their high 20s now. So this is what it will look like. And you got scratches, Sebastian Aho, Ross Johnson, and Calvin Pickard. Holy shit, Calvin Pickard is still in the league. Huh. Damn. Well, that's interesting. So this is what it would look like. Tell me in the comments down below what you guys think if this was the actual roster. Now, I don't know. Would they have to trade Anthony Beauvillier? I mean, I don't know. Anthony Beauvillier would have to move, bro. I kind of like his game, man. A little bit biased because he's French Canadian, but it's still fine. He's still put up 34 points in 75 games. He's making $4 million till the end of the season, till next end of the season, and he will be a UFA. So they could move him if they really wanted to, but in my opinion, I think Josh Bailey would go on the move. Now, if we go look at Kadri's stats, he is no bum. Had his best season in his in his entire career. So last time he had this good of a season was in I can't see, my mic is in the way, so I do apologize. In 2016-2017 with the Toronto Maple Leafs. Now, Last season, he did play with the stacked offensive juggernaut with McKinnon, Landeskog, Rantanen, Lehkonen, etc. He put up 28 goals, 59 assists for 87 points in 71 games, a career high, and in the playoffs, in 16 games, 7 goals, 8 assists for 15 points. He was a huge contributor for the Colorado Avalanche for the quest on winning the Stanley Cup. Now, I'm a fan of Nazem the Dream. He will be 32 years old going into the season. He is born on October 6th. And again, the long-term contract, if we're talking long-term with Kadri, bro, he might get into the 37, 39 years old if he's going long-term. I mean, I'm not sure what the Islanders are thinking here. I don't hate the player. I don't like the decision from the front office to add this guy to your team. Now, as you see the lineup, I don't personally think this team is going to be a top playoff team. They might clinch into the wild card. That's just me. Their agent group, a stacked Eastern Conference. You got the Ottawa Senators are going to be better. You got the Detroit Red Wings are going to start contending pretty soon. You still got Toronto in there. You got Florida. You got Tampa. You still got Pittsburgh, who just added Petrie. You got Washington, who are still the Washington Capitals. You got Carolina, who are no bums either. You still got, who else? You got Columbus, who added Johnny Gaudreau. You got a stacked Eastern Conference, and man, is it going to be tough to make the playoffs this year, bro. There's going to be teams that are going to miss out, that you're going to be like, wow, they actually missed out. Now, my issue is Josh Bailey is similar ages. Now, he will be 33 in the season, and he is pretty much a Kadri type player. He is a winger, actually. Kadri does play center, could play the wing too, or I think he just usually plays center. Now, Bailey does put up good stats. He does put almost similar stats except last year than Kadri, so I'm not sure what the deal is here, but again, tell me in the comments down below what you guys think about this. I'm in between, man. We would have to see how things would turn out. Now, if he is a New York Islanders, I'm sure New York Islanders fans will like him. Still has those injury prone. He does miss a lot of games. So there's a couple years in Toronto, we did miss some games, but he was healthy between 2016 through the 2019 season. But with the Colorado Avalanche, he did miss quite a few games, almost pretty much like almost an entire season if you add up all those 3 seasons. Actually, yeah, 30, like 25, and then another 10, so almost a whole season for Nazem the Dream. Anyways, guys, what do you guys think about him possibly joining the New York Islanders? It would be a okay fit. I think it would fit nicely, add some scoring depth to the New York Islanders. They do need scoring, but for me, again, it's that defensive core. Don't think that could help. I don't think that will be good enough to make the playoffs. But hey, it's the NHL, and offense is key, man. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, sub, tell our friends, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace, duty out.